All right, what do you guys think about this? Maximum disruption. All right. 1 in 8 people strategically time resigning to cause maximum disruption. You know, when you're finally ready to tell your boss, I'm done, and you really want them to regret what a jerk they were, 1 in 8 people will strategically time it to cause the most disruption they can for their employer.
I wonder how many of those people regret it after they do it. Like, you do it in the heat of the moment when you're at the most angry point of the situation. And then later, when everything calms down and you realize you burned all your professional bridges and it's going to be real tough to get a new job in the same industry, I bet they all feel a little bit bad about it.
Well, and I think everybody is a united front until everybody does the math. And then you're like, wait a minute. Man, I got a car payment and I got a mortgage. If I do this, what does it cost me?
Right.
Well, I can't imagine. I mean, you're nuts if you do it and you don't already have a new job to go to. I think that's insane. If you're just quitting and then looking for a job and you're going to do that.
I think it depends on your situation, though. I really do.
Sure.
Like, I think it depends on your boss. It depends on your situation. Like, if you're trying to, let's say you've went above your boss and nobody does anything and you're still living in misery day to day because you have the kind of boss that's a hole of the ass and the upper management doesn't see that. I can see the united front there in order to get someone on a higher pay grade to snap their neck around and go, ooh, wait a minute. We just lost 4 people on the same day. Mm-hmm. Hold on, what's going on here? And take a closer look. So I think it depends on the overall circumstance. And I got to that pretty quickly. No dollar in the jar.
Most common ways to quit are in person, over email, 19% of people have ghosted a boss. No communication, just gone.
Oh, I did that.
Yes, you did. You didn't even go back for your last check.
I didn't. In fact, they kept trying to call me to come get it, and I'm like, I'm not even answering the phone. It was my first job, though, a service merchandise. I just hit a wall where I was like, I can't do this anymore, and I was like a teenager. It's like, I cannot face quitting. I didn't know how to be an adult or anything. So I was like, I know, I just won't go back. And that week that I worked, and I'm going to just let that check sit there and not get it. That is how much I avoid conflict. Absolutely conflict avoidant over here. Even to this day, as an adult, any job I have had to leave has been a week of sleepless nights before I actually sit down and say that I'm leaving, because I cannot bear the stress of quitting.
Monica said our entire Subway staff quit when the new manager decided not to pay us for 2 weeks. We all walked in and quit at once, and he didn't have a single employee for over a week and had to close.
How do you not pay your staff?
Right.
I don't understand that. Decided not to pay them for 2 weeks. What?
Jamie, quit a job, press my ass right up against the boss's window so he can see my heartbeat. I can't not laugh at that.
More than 1 in 10 managers claim someone has yelled at them while quitting, but they didn't deserve it. Well, of course you didn't. More than half of us have wanted to yell or tell our boss off while quitting, but held back. But 95% of us don't regret anything we've said while quitting a job.
We may have talked about this before. There are 2 things that I hate that companies do. And my old boss and I have a pact that we were never going to do this. I hate when they send the, we wish you the best in your future endeavors. BS, no you don't.
No you don't.
No, that's when you know somebody got fired.
Right.
When you get that company-wide email that says, so-and-so is not working here anymore. We wish them best on their future endeavors.
You don't, because you just cut my salary, so you do not wish me the best in my future endeavors. Just stop. And the second one is, I hate when places decide to let you go, and then all of a sudden, even though you might have worked there for 10 years, on the day they let you go, they treat you like you are a hardened criminal that's on the FBI's 10 most wanted list.
Right?
Don't go back to your office. Don't pick up your stuff. We'll escort you out of the building.
Yeah.
I hate that. How did you go from trusted employee for 10 years to one step above Ted Bundy? Like, it just doesn't.
I hear you, man. And, there are companies who care about their employees and take really good care of them, but I believe the majority of them really don't. And you could be like you talked about being a great employee for 10 years and you might think, oh, I'm leaving. If you go to your company and you say, look, I got another job. They're going to pay me this much if you want me to stay. And they're like, well, hey, good luck. Because most of the time they're going to find you're replaceable. Most of the time you are replaceable and you can be replaced. If you've been there that long, you can be replaced even cheaper.
Right.
And now you get less vacation,
right,
less time off. And you're making less money. So they're going to be like, yeah, bye.
I got budget cut, mind you, in mid 2016. Ended up working for the exact same company less than 8 months later. But I got budget cut. And then it was like, well, you just stay right here in the conference room. We'll ship you all of your stuff and, we'll escort you out. I'm like, I'm going to go upstairs and I'm going to get my food. I'm going to get my wallet and my keys. No, you should just sit. You're not hearing me. Really? A budget cut? And you're going to treat me like, don't look at anybody. Make sure we escort him out. We got the SWAT team standing by outside.
Yeah, it's like you feel like, are they going to put me in cuffs?
Right.
It's like, jeez.
I will say that I have seen people, I want to say, okay, one person for sure, maybe two, quit in a blaze of glory with everything they've got, guns a-blazing, figuratively.
Screaming, yeah.
And it is a delight to watch.
I know what you're thinking.
But I don't want to be in the middle of it.
Nope.
But I do like witnessing it.
Thinking I might flip out. I'm taking the fish. That fish is coming with me.
It is wild to see people lose it. Wild.
Fish.
That was good.
Does anybody else want to go with me?
That was good. Watching Jerry Maguire leave that firm was pretty good. All right, Kelly, what's coming up in